What is up, everybody? Retired Navy SEAL Chris Sajnog here. And in this video, I am going to be reviewing the Plunge Cold Tub just as soon as I make it through my shipping department and out onto my little balcony. Before we get started, I want to thank the sponsor of this video, Plunge Cold Tubs, and make a quick pre-apology for the sound because I am in downtown San Diego and we're going to be outside on the deck. All right, as you can see, we are not out on my deck, and that is because I just filmed this video review and you could not hear what I was saying because I'm near downtown San Diego. There's a major road that is right below where I have the cold tub. So I'm doing it again so you can hear me. Okay, unless you've been living under a rock or something, you've heard of the many benefits of cold water therapy. You can check out my video on the benefits of cold water and how to get started. But here's a quick recap of my top 10 benefits of immersing yourself in icy cold water on a regular basis. Cold water increases your energy levels, triggers hormesis and improves resilience, speeds up physical recovery, improves your discipline, boosts your mood, helps you better manage stress, improves your sleep, helps burn fat, boosts your immune system, and offers neurocognitive benefits. Now, before we talk about the Plunge Cold Tub itself, let me tell you very quickly about my path to how I found it. And it started with me being a Navy SEAL and being constantly exposed to the cold. And despite it being used as an actual form of torture during BUDS training or SEAL training, that's also where I learned the benefits. So after I retired and I was no longer getting paid to be cold, I went out and bought myself the largest trash can I could find. I filled up water jugs, I froze them, I filled up the trash can with water, and I circulated those frozen water jugs in my trash can with me in it to help keep it cold. And did it work? Yes, it worked. Was it fun? Not so much. Then I designed my own cold tub because, mind you, back then, no companies were making and selling pre-designed cold tubs. So I had a custom-made 6-foot tall cedar tank. I bought a filter and a pump. I bought this huge, that's what she said, water chiller that is used for like huge pools, like industrial pools at hotels to keep them cold. And that worked too, but it also cost more money than I would like to think about. And it was a pain in the buttocks because I literally had to work on that thing every day to keep it clean and to keep it cold. Then one day I found myself in this small apartment with an even smaller balcony that was not going to fit my 6-foot tall cedar tank, as beautiful as it was. And that is when I found the Plunge Cold Tub. The Cold Plunge is an indoor-outdoor ergonomic cold tub that is literally plug and plunge ready. And its unique design makes it really easy to set up. All you have to do is find an area that's going to support the weight of the tub, plug it into a GFI 110 outlet, fill it up. It comes with a water hookup that hooks up to any standard garden hose. Turn it on, wait for it to get cold, or do what I did and buy 10 20-pound bags of ice from Costco because they are like $2 a bag. And I don't know how they do it, but love Costco. All right, some of the standout features for me are that it is temperature controlled, and it's got this built-in chiller that really works amazing. You set it to whatever temperature you like, down to 39 degrees, and I think that's cold enough. And it maintains that temperature. You don't need to do anything, and I think that's really a standout feature of the tub. It's got a built-in filtration system, and it's not only a sediment filter, but it also has a built-in UV filter and an ozone filter. Also, circulation. It comes with 2 jets, and the jets are at opposing corners of the tub, and this is really important because it circulates the cold water. Now, why is that important? It's because if you just sit in a body of cold water and it's not moving, your body temperature is going to warm the water around you on your skin, and it's basically like you're going to have a little wetsuit on. So by circulating that water around you, it's going to make it feel a lot colder and be a lot more beneficial. Finally, their white glove delivery service, as they call it, really was amazing. FedEx dropped it off. They have like special FedEx people that do this. I didn't even know they did, but they brought it in. They brought it up my elevator. They had to like take it apart in the parking garage to get it into the elevator. They brought it in, made it through my apartment out onto the balcony. They put it where I wanted it. They got everything in place, and literally all I had to do was hook up 2 hoses that can be done by hand. All right, when you buy this, it's going to come with, obviously, the acrylic tub. It's really great because it's gonna last a long time, especially like I have it outside in the elements. There's also an underwater light. I've never really used it. I've turned it on. It does work. But you know, if you wanna sit outside at night and you wanna make sure that there's no snakes or something attacking you in the tub, you can turn the light on. It's got an insulated cover. It's really nice. Most of the time I just fold it up halfway, pop in, because I'm getting in and out of this thing at least once a day. The built-in filtration system that I talked about, the water chiller, it comes with a phone holder, because if you can't stay away from your phone for long enough to get in the ice tub for a couple minutes, who knows, you need your phone, of course. It also comes with a skimmer, and it's a little bitty skimmer, like if you have a little fish bowl that you would get a skimmer for to scoop out dead fish or something. It works, but I ended up buying a bigger one that's just a lot better, a lot easier to use. And it also comes with a rubber ducky, and this is super important thing to have. It was cute, you know, but it wasn't cute enough for me. So I actually invested in a bigger, better rubber ducky, and I recommend you do the same. Oh, and I also bought a cover for it. It was a cover for like lawn furniture, but I found one that's the right size. And again, because it's outside, there's a lot, like I said, I'm on this road, and it kicks up a lot of just dirt and stuff from the road. So whenever I'm not using it for an extended period of time or at night, I keep this cover over it. I will put the link to the one I got, if you want to get that too, in the description below. All right, so this tub is 67 inches long. It's 31.5 inches wide and 24 inches high. It weighs 150 pounds empty, but when you fill it up, it's going to be about 1,000 pounds. So if you live in an apartment like I do, I recommend you do what I did and contact the property staff, and they will be able to tell you what the rating is for weight for that balcony, because obviously that would suck to fill that thing up and then go to get in it the next morning and you see it like on your neighbor's balcony below you. If there is something that I would say I don't like, it's the size, and hopefully that's not what she said. But the inside of the tub, the model that I have, it's about 4 feet. So you can sit up in the tub, but a lot of the benefits that you get from cold water therapy is by getting your entire torso all the way up to your neck. Now, it's not really a big deal because even in a larger one, you're gonna have to scoot down to get fully submerged. And for me, I didn't want to spend the extra, I think it's maybe $2,000, something like that, to get a little longer tub, because what I do is I just scoot down, I cross my legs down in there, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, so who do I recommend buys this Plunge by Cold Plunge? It's interesting they're named Plunge and Cold Plunge together. Never mind. You should buy it if you cold plunge on a regular basis and you're ready to have a dedicated plunge that you can jump into anytime, day or night. Also, anyone who's like looking to upgrade and wants a built-in filtration system like I was when I was in my trash can. Didn't look that cool, it wasn't comfortable, but it also definitely needed a filtration system. So if you want a built-in filtration system, this is the one for you. Also, anybody who wants the option to have a hot tub. There are models, I don't have one, there's other models, if you go check them out, that they have the option to also be hot tubs. I didn't think of getting this, it wasn't even a thought, because one of the best parts for hot tubs for me is the little bubbles. I love bubbles, so you're not going to get bubbles, but if you're into that, if you're into hot water, no bubbles, then that option is available for you. And finally, and obviously, anybody who has the disposable income to invest in your health in a cold tub, because let's just say these things are not inexpensive. All right, so who shouldn't buy the Cold Plunge? Well, anybody who is on a fixed income. If you don't have the money to invest in this cold tub or any cold tub system, you can get the exact same benefits. It's gonna take a little longer, a little harder, but you can get them all with a cold shower, in a cold stream, in a pool if it's not heated. You can get all the benefits. This is not a necessary item. Anyone who thinks that 39 degrees is not cold enough, if you think you're not going to get the benefits of cold water therapy by only getting down to 39 degrees, or you just you like it, the feel of it colder, you want to be hardcore or whatever, I don't think that's the case. If you want, you can check out my video on the benefits of cold water and how to get started. And I talk all about my theory on how cold the water should be. But regardless, this tub is not getting below 39 degrees. Finally, if you have some type of mobility issue or balance issue, any reason that is going to have the possibility of you getting hurt from getting into and out of the tub, obviously just stick with cold showers. Oh, and probably if you don't like cold water, wouldn't be a good investment. All right, let's just quickly talk price, because like I said, this is not an inexpensive piece of equipment. The base model is going to be just under $5,000. But if you have the money, this is a great investment in your health. There's an XL model, like I said, it's a bit longer. There's the one with the heat, which I'm not into. I have a hot tub downstairs at the apartment complex, and I also have my infrared sauna right over there. So I don't think that's necessary. Either way, if you click the link in the description and use the discount code Chris, you will get $150 off your order. All right, so is the Cold Plunge Navy SEAL approved? Well, obviously, yes. By this Navy SEAL, I love the thing. I use it at least once a day, usually twice a day, if not more. And it is really easy to maintain. Literally just test the water once a week and add the recommended chemicals. And it comes with non-chlorine chemicals, which I suggest you use also. It's better for your health. And then once a month, you change out the filter. Super easy. Finally, a little bonus tip, and that is when you check out, I do recommend that you get their maintenance package. It's a subscription service. It comes with everything you need to maintain the tub for 6 months. And 6 months later, they send it to you again. And I looked up on Amazon, I got all the items, put them in my cart, and it is significantly cheaper to get it through them. So that's what I recommend you do. All right, so that is it for today's video. I'm sorry I wasn't outside with the tub talking to you. Hopefully you got some good views of it from the B-roll that I shot for you. But go ahead and click the link below, and remember to use the discount code Chris, and you will get $150 off your order. Please like and share this video with anybody who you know that might be looking for or in need of a cold plunge. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do that. And remember to click the little bell so that you'll be notified every time I post new content. And until then, keep paving your path to perfection.